For weeks, Singapore has had to battle a breakout of COVID-19 cases in its foreign worker dormitories. Isolating these clusters, SATS has been assigned one of the caterers to provide meals for the workers. Its kitchen, which cooks in-flight meals for carriers like Singapore Airlines, is operating 3 shifts a day just to meet demand.
Let me also talk a little bit about the bravery of some of our colleagues, because that food has to reach the migrant workers in the dormitories. And some of those dormitories are in the so-called red zone. In other words, they're in an infection area. And we've had volunteers saying that they are, with the right equipment, etc., and the right training, they're comfortable to enter into the red zone. Without that kind of bravery, we wouldn't have been able to deliver the food to the people that need it. So we're very proud of that. I've had something like 1,000 volunteers going into hospitals and going into other public services as well. It's just wonderful to see that kind of volunteering into the community.
In terms of food production, I hear you have a very efficient rice production line where you can actually cook up to 600 kilograms of rice an hour. Am I correct?
Well, not only you're correct, but I'll surprise you by saying that's not enough. Because in normal times, that's more than enough. It's one of the investments we made over the last couple of years that we thought would take us way into the future. But feeding some of the migrant workers, we realized that the quantity of rice per person per day is much, much higher. Normally, for an average airline meal, you get something like 150 grams of rice per portion. But the migrant workers, their appetite is much, much higher, and they will eat something like 450 or half a kilo of rice per meal. So when you're doing 3 meals a day for tens of thousands of migrant workers, that really adds up. And so what we've had to do is, not only do we have those rice lines running 3 shifts a day, but we've had to actually use some of our other steam ovens to be able to keep up with the demand in parallel with that.